It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something new from Kid LAROI. It's called Sorry, and it's directed by Bennett. All his videos are always fire, so I was interested to see what this was all about. Let me know what you guys thought down below, but let's dive in. Let's see what they was cooking with. It's got like an old school feel to the beat.
The sun today, it's another sunny day. I went past my mama crib, 902 in LA. But that's just 6 months ago, I'm set for life, yeah, some would say. But every day I wake up scared that it could be taken from me. I'm not giving nothing back, I got used to getting paid.
I like that. I like that. Talking about he has everything that he needs. He might be set for life, but he wakes up every morning worried that it could just be taken from him. And that's something that I've always actually been curious about, like people that came from like nothing, didn't have much going for them, for their family, which I'm pretty sure he's someone from that kind of a lifestyle, you know, I don't know why I said lifestyle, but you know what I'm saying, where his family didn't have a lot growing up. I can't remember exactly what his background was, but I feel like it was explained at one point, either through a song that he made, or I just read a little bit about him in the past when we started to do some reactions to him on my main channel. But it just makes you wonder, right? Like when you're so used to waking up and not having shit, and then all of a sudden you have everything, and the world is kind of at your fingertips because you may be set financially. It takes some time, and it takes a while to get past the thought of it could all just be gone. And you may never get over that. You may always feel like there's a chance I'm going to go back to that life, and you really don't want to. And that could be like this interesting mental battle that you have throughout life. It definitely can be. I know that people that, you know, like even achieve just a mid-level amount of success, or, you know, you get a good job and things are going well, sometimes you still hold on to the fact that, like, listen, if I lose this job, you know, like I can. So it's something that a lot of people can understand, but to go from financially set for life, potentially from absolutely nothing, is such a big jump that it almost seems surreal. There's probably some mornings you wake up and you're like, oh shit, like this is what my life is. Like it's got to be interesting. It's not something that a lot of us can really understand because it's not something that we've experienced, but I think you can get it on a certain level.
No LA, but that's just 6 months ago, I'm set for life, yeah, some would say. But every day I wake up scared that it could be taken from me. I'm not giving nothing back, I got used to getting paid. But no one ever told me what I'd have to sacrifice for fame. I'm just trying not to go insane, but I got all this weight on me, and I just wanna run away. I don't wanna hear from y'all, I'm losing my temper now. Get the fuck up on my phone, I don't wanna hear from y'all.
And that's another thing that I feel like a lot of people don't understand. I didn't know what I have to sacrifice for the fame. Some people would look at it and be like, oh, suck it up. You've got money now. And I'll never be one of those people because we don't know what it's like. We have no idea. Now, obviously, we get told from some people. They talk about how their friendships change, their family relationships change, because now some people will look at them for money or think that they're going to be the money source to help them get out of this situation or this, that, or that. So now it changes the way that you're perceived by the people around you. It changes to some people actually just wanting to use you, regardless of the fact that, you know, that wasn't your relationship before, and the pressure that you have to continue to do well, especially if you're in a contract or something and you've got to meet certain goals, or like there's just so many little things that come with it. You go out, anywhere that you go, people are going to recognize who you are. You've now got to deal with that and try to juggle all these different things at once. And in reality, you just wanted to make a better life for yourself. And you kind of wanted it, but you didn't understand everything that came with it because you've never been there. And you could look at other people and just kind of miss all that stuff because all you're thinking is financial. You know, I get this and this and that. But then it comes with all this other baggage that you kind of got to get used to.
Went to Mexico for like 16. Came back and now I still feel the same way. Fucked up, in pain. Like why the fuck I spent 150 on this plane? Like why the fuck I spent 260 on these chains? Like how am I so paranoid I bulletproof my range? Shit don't make no sense. I mean the pressure's a mess. I'm 19 trying to navigate money and stress. Weird industry friends and my family life is intense. And my girl is always upset cause I'm always fucking working. Should I expect some respect? Can't even go on the net without someone going for my neck. I forget that I'm blessed. I pray to God I hope it's a test. Cause I've been giving so much I don't know what I got left. Hold on baby, check the score. Why the hell you talking for? How many weeks on Billboard? Top 10 like 44. That's just one song and plus my albums, there's a couple more. Walked in Louis, bought the story. Model bitch, she love couture. All that's me dissing on the internet, you attention, but my time so shit you can't afford. I pay like way too much for these diamonds, these bitches ain't floored. I wake up and thank the Lord, break no drink, I sit and pour it up. I do not really give a fuck, maybe that truck I put it off, and I'm sorry. I do not really give a fuck, when I get high, I just get stuck, and I ain't sorry.
Shit like this is why you end up seeing certain stars end up going down the drug path, because it's an escape from all these different things. And one thing I didn't even mention that he did was the weird industry friends, the people that you meet in the industry. And it's like, you never know if someone's just trying to utilize the fact that you got a little attention now and they're trying to keep theirs afloat, or it's got to be an odd, like, it's got to be an odd area, I guess, to navigate, so to speak. I'm trying to think of the best word for it, but I couldn't imagine, because it's not something that a lot of us ever are going to go through. That was extremely dope. Shout out to Cole Bennett. And then, you know, also what he said about his girl, like, I'm always at work. So then she's upset, and like, it's just like, you're trying to juggle so many things. You got to make the people that you work with happy. You've got to keep it going, because a lot of people count on you. Now that you're the big star, you're the person that's making all this money. The people that are your manager or your agent, or, you know, like the people that are helping you shoot the music videos, or like your engineer, whatever it is that you've got that's just yours. Like, and I don't mean that like you own them, but like they work with just you mainly, and you kind of help bring everyone up. Like, now they're reliant on you. You're the one paying their bills. You're paying their wages and stuff like that. And so you've got to keep this train going. But at the same time, you want time to spend with your girl. But at the same time, you got to deal with your family. Like, there's just so many factors. And the more that you think about it, the more that I feel like it can be understood by anybody, but it's still not something that we have direct experience with. So it's an interesting thing to try to perceive. I wish him the best, though, because it's something that it seems like everybody that reaches this level of fame goes through at some point in their life. And it's why you see a lot of people change up, and you look at it like, oh, they sold out, or they this or they that. But it's like, you don't understand all the pressures on them. You don't understand all the bullshit that goes on in their day-to-day life that you just don't see, because you just see them on the screen. You just see them making music. You just see them in the movies or whatever it is that they do that got them to that level. And so you don't really get an idea of everything else, because they're not always going to share everything. It's not something that you want online and in front of everybody. So you keep it to yourself, but it affects you in the way that you go about all sorts of stuff. So I don't know. It is what it is, but I feel bad for that man. I feel bad for anybody that has to go through that kind of stuff, and hopefully he finds the best way to navigate it for him. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Let me know what you guys thought down below, and I will catch you in the next video, homies.